Hi, welcome to the channel. What was my favourite way to play Tau in 9th edition is looking like it's going to be my favourite way to play them in 10th as well, as it's looking really strong. Montcow is the Tau philosophy of war of the killing blow. It's meant to be a fast strike into the enemy to crush the strongest resistance, and as such in game you see that as a turn 1, 2 and 3 buff. I always preferred this to Cayune, which was just turns 3 to 5, and often feels too late to be activating an army rule. The detachment rule is to give lethal hits for turns 1 to 3, and also gain the assault keyword on weapons when guided. The assault part is arguably the best part of these rules, especially as it's the whole game and not just the first 3 turns. Lethal hits is going to be good for low strength shooting, or when you have rerolls to hit. If you're comparing it to sustained hits from Cayune for instance, the equilibrium point between them is that lethal hits is better when you're wounding on a 5+. This could lead you to think that weight of dice from infantry units will work best. The assault buff is really going to pay off for the army. A lot of weapons are being reduced in range this edition. Also we know that speed and movement can win games. Guiding is therefore super important in this detachment. There are 3 really good enhancements that seem to support infantry lists, and could be auto-includes. Strike Swiftly gives 2 units Scout 6 when they're near the bearer. Seems great on breaches and a devilfish, perfect for grabbing objectives. The army does have a good amount of scout and infiltration already, so giving it to other units really means you can push on early, perhaps on the Sunforged crisis suits if you aren't going to deep strike them in. Strategic Conqueror gives +1 OC on a selected objective. This can be massive combined with putting infantry on there. This can also give Croot Hounds OC where they wouldn't normally, a cheap unit for secondaries that now has objective play. And the third good one, Coordinated Exploitation, which gives sustained hits for a guided unit. It's a big force multiplier, but you won't be able to get it on the best observer units. An Ethereal with breaches works well. Strike teams might be good as well, as they can suppress their targets, making them -1 to hit. An Ethereal is also good because it gives the unit a feel no pain, and you get some CP generation, which is worth it. The 4th enhancement just isn't worth it. For the strats, most are battle tactics. This means bringing Farsight works really well, as you'll be getting one for free a turn. Pinpoint counteroffensive for 1 CP. Reroll hits for your whole army against a unit that kills one of your units. This is a great buff to help bring the pain to an opponent unit, and it's a battle tactic. It also allows you to focus observers elsewhere. There's Auto Advance 6 for 1 CP, and use it twice with Farsight. With assault weapons for this detachment you can really make the most use out of that movement. +1 AP for 2 units shooting the same target for 1 CP. It's only turns 1 to 3, but breaches going to -2 AP is nice. Combat Debarkation for 1 CP, another battle tactic for disembarking infantry and getting reroll wounds against the closest target. Breaches already have this against targets and objectives, but you can get it against anyone now. And with the mobility of Devilfish you can be really effective. It also works well with Pathfinders with their powerful special weapons as well. I think 2 CP for -1 damage is expensive, but could come in useful. Looking at some units that you'll want. For observers, Stealth Suits, Pathfinders and Treacherers will still be a go-to. Stealth Suits, one of my favourites, are even better in the Codex. Dark Strider with the Pathfinders for +1 to wound, and Deep Strike Denial works great as well. Breachers are an auto-include and bring the Cadre Fireblade for 3 shots each. You'll want multiple of these. Having better mobility opens up often overlooked units like the Broadsides. I remember having lots of success in 9th with advancing and shooting broadsides. Piranhas having assaults gets their fusion blasters into melter range nicely, which can really increase their effectiveness. The best commanders are Farsight as discussed, and Enforcers for their durability benefits. Strangely Cold-Star commanders in this detachment isn't as crucial, as units already get assault. We're yet to know about points, but you'll take 1000 points of infantry with characters, in Devilfishes and other key units like Farsight and Observers, which will be great utility. That leaves a good amount left for suits and other cool stuff. So yes, Montcar, I can't wait to play you in tournaments. Let me know which one you'll be playing, and I'll see you in soon. Bye.